Sagan from Scientists Say. Welcome to part 4 of my Shivers playthrough for Shocktober 2016. I don't have a lot of time to do this because I need to be getting to bed, but I want to get the next entry out. So let's get started.
Select a game from the register.
So this entry might go a little shorter than the previous ones because of my little time crunch. Sorry, I'm checking that full screen setting I mentioned last time, trying to make sure it's stuck. Okay, so in the auditorium, or it's basically a movie theater, and it's definitely got a ancient Egyptian motif, which I think is actually really cool. Yeah, you can see this archway, these big murals on the wall. But this room's a little creepy to be in because it sounds like there's an audience in here, you know, and there's some kind of show going on. But there's nobody here. So I think there's something on the podium here. Ah, okay. So it's a note that Merrick left for Beth. It says, "Meet me upstairs where we found the pods." She says, "No, don't go there. Those things are everywhere. Basement power plant. I think it's safe." Oh wow, yeah. There's a good view of the whole back wall of the auditorium. It's actually really cool. I think, if I'm remembering things right, there's a... I could have sworn there's a piece of one of the vessels under the podium. It's gonna bug me, but I'm not gonna bore you guys looking at that, so let us continue on. And I will come back and check that later after we're done recording. Okay, so we got the back hallway here, which leads to the projection booth. So we have a kind of a spinning lock here, different words, and we obviously need to spell something out. But we don't know what the clue is yet, so we'll come back to that. Now remember I mentioned about secret passages? So here's one of them, but there has to be a way to open it. In this case we have a little button right here, and it takes us into the back hallway. Since we're still on the first floor, this would be the one I found on the other side. I'm not going to go through this because I'll get stuck there if I do. Now there is a random event for, like, you to turn the corner in here and there's a shadow that falls across this wall. Oh god! Oh god, that, yeah. I shit myself there. You're welcome, Darwin. Okay, so the Metallic Soupy likes to lurk in this pile of film cans, so we're gonna try to avoid that, but it sounds like he's not here. Okay, so came up here. Of course, there's like a monster movie poster on the wall. To see that this is the projection booth, so there's a reel. Let's line this bitch up. Watch us a movie, and let's hope that this time the movie side is fixed. Sweet, okay.
Mysterious Places, Life and Legends of Ancient Sites Around the World with your host, Sir Hubert Windlenot, Professor of Archaeology. Innumerable mysteries are raised as we look at the remains of the past. Who are these people who built these structures? Why did they have so much in common with the ancients in Egypt and Mesopotamia? What fate caused them to disappear and take their knowledge with them? Why did they bury their secrets beneath the earth? Archaeologists are only now piecing together the clues from pictographs and carvings left behind. Even so, we are far from understanding them.
There is a legend of an immense tunnel running under the Andes Mountains in South America, connecting the Inca civilizations with a subterranean world. Searching for that passage, I followed this tunnel for almost a mile, when all of a sudden it just stopped. Now, I asked myself, why would the builders of this tunnel go this far just to have it suddenly dead end? Come with me as we explore its secrets. You will see that the tunnel ends here. Now, notice the unusual markings on this end wall. Now, this is so clever. Watch as I touch the images. Now, pay close attention. This seems to be the key. Isn't this ingenious? This is one of the ways the ancients guarded their most secret treasures. Unfortunately, this particular tunnel is not the famed Andean tunnel system, but a decoy. For we found nothing but a maze leading to an empty room. Or is it that we have not yet discovered the rest of its secrets? This is Sir Hubert Windlenot, Professor of Archaeology, signing off.
I was gonna make some snarky commentary during that, but honestly, that guy is just so over the top with it and enjoying playing that role that I just had to let that speak for itself. Okay, so, as you probably guessed, there's a clue for another puzzle in that third video, which we'll get to later. Alright, so that's about all there is to see here in the projection room, other than that shadow that kind of made me shit myself. God damn it. Alright, getting out of here. This area is creepy enough as it is. Okay, so assuming I didn't miss a vessel piece behind the podium there, which really bugs me, because there's almost always one there. Gotta take one more look before we get out of here, guys. There we go. See, it was behind this curtain here, but I didn't get back. Wait a minute, that wasn't... I'm gonna review the footage, but that wasn't fucking there. Alright, so this one has a weird... It's like a chicken head, almost, but it doesn't have a beak, and it's got a weird pointed shape on the bottom. I'm gonna keep this vessel with us for the moment. I'll just remember that that one is there. I've been finding a lot of the talismans so far, which is kind of interesting. I've barely found any of the jars. Okay, well, let's move on. We got, like I said, we're just gonna tackle things room by room, so let me see how long we've been going here. Only 11 minutes, we're good. Okay, so let us do the rest of the first floor, and then that's probably a good place to stop. So something I do want to point out, as I pointed out in the previous video, I missed Beth's lipstick laying on the ground in the back passageway. I also missed this the last time I came in the room, which seems to be Merrick's inhaler. So he had asthma, and he probably didn't do too well without it running away from shit in this museum. Okay, so, there's an exhibit in this room. I'm just going to go this way. So, one thing I didn't do when we were in here before, because I was going for the pot in the other room, so there's this, like, giant eagle's nest here. Usually, there's a piece up here. But not today. I think. Yeah, can hide something back there, so... The funny part is, if it's the Taraxupi over here, which it is, you can hear the bubbling, I have his jar, so I could actually go up to him and use it, and he would freak out and leave, but I won't capture him because I don't have the whole thing, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to fuck off out of here. Okay, so let's... Now, I already showed you the Amazing Plants room. Other than the piece we got in there and a mound of sand for the sand exhibit to sit in, there's really nothing to see in that room, so we're going to kind of move on from that. But first, there's the skull dial here. If you think that looks familiar, it's because...
Care to refresh your memory?
In the museum brochure, they had colored skulls. So we are next to the giant eagle's nest, which has purple. So let's go ahead and turn this. Okay, so I guess it's blue that we want. Alright, so we're going to leave it like that. And we're going to head into the Mysteries of the Deep room.
You are now entering the unfathomable depths of the sea, where countless ships have sunk, taking with them untold riches. The wisdom known only to the ancients may also reside here, in the lost city of Atlantis.
So if the floor looks familiar, you'll notice it's a giant version of the same map that we saw in the professor's office. So let's actually look around this room. So I'm guessing this is a hiding place for the crystal exupi. I almost always find it somewhere else, but I'll bet you can find it here. What's this over here? Edward Case, one of America's most renowned physicists, gave a description of an instrument made of quartz crystals with which Atlanteans harnessed energy from the sun's rays. Unable to control the power of this machine, they eventually blew themselves up. An interesting theory. That explains what that is supposed to be. Alright. So yeah, a couple different exupi hiding spots in this room. Oh no. Oh no! Alright, so the sand exupi is hiding in that sand castle, which, of course I knew that, but I figure if I'm showing you guys this game, I might as well get attacked once or twice since I'll get the life back later. So this is a replica built entirely out of sand for Poseidon's temple that was supposed to be in the center of Atlantis. And then this talks about the Colossus of Rhodes, which is its giant face here. It's supposed to be a replica of the face of the statue. Okay. Well, there are 2 puzzles in this room, and we're going to do one of my favorite puzzles in the game first, because... And it's not an overly complicated puzzle, it's just I really like what happens when you complete the puzzle. Oops. Okay, so, statue of Poseidon, son of Zeus, brother of Hades, Greek god of seas and water, was also the patron god of Atlantis. Earthquakes and tidal waves were attributed to this turbulent sea god, who was known as to the Romans as Neptune. So he's got this globe in his hand. It has latitude and longitude markers on it. Well, we're in a room dedicated to Atlantis. There's a giant map on the floor where the professor thinks Atlantis is. And there are numbers marking latitude and longitude on the map. Seems pretty clear what we need to do is give it the coordinates of Atlantis. So unfortunately, I can't flash back to that, I don't think.
Care to refresh your memory?
See, instrument people, let's go. Scrapbook, museum brochure. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, so let's take a quick detour back to the professor's office, find out those coordinates, and then we'll solve this puzzle. And that might be where we stop this one, depending on how long we're running here. And there's another recipient in this room. Everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. Okay, so we're looking at 75 and 20. I'm guessing it's probably 75 west, since we're to the west of the 0, and 25 north, since we're above the 0, the equator. So 75 and 20. Let's see where that gets us. Still wary of approaching that fireplace, even though I know it's totally empty. See, now the sand excipient is gone, so... Alright, let's see what we got here. So, we got... Let's try 75 west. And 20 north. Got it. So it shoots a laser beam on the floor where Atlantis would be, and this little pedestal rises up. And I just think that's really cool. It reminds me of the map room in Raiders of the Lost Ark, you know. So, we have yet a... Oh, wait, no. We have another vessel in it. We have a vessel in here. Okay, this one's the vessel for wood. I don't think we found the lid for it yet. So, I'm going to keep this one with me for various reasons. But the other important thing we found here is the museum blueprints. This basically shows us the whole layout of the museum. So, I was doing that for... Alright, so here's the main floor. We were in the main entry hall. We've done the theater, the projection room. We could see that one door that I couldn't get into goes up to the tower. We will definitely come back for that. This is the staircase up to the second floor. The amazing plant room here. And the strange beast room. And we went through these stairs to another floor. Then there's the professor's office, workshop, library. And then you can see the back hallway here. Second floor we'll get to later. Same with the third floor. And you can see all the way up on the fourth floor in what I assume is the tower. There's the controls for the clock tower. And then the professor's bedroom and study. And then down here in the basement, we're in the we're in Mysteries of the Deep. You can see there's a maze which connects it to the subterranean world, as well as the underground lake that we crossed earlier just to get into the museum, and then the mechanical room way down in the basement. Seems like an odd place to leave something, but maybe the professor himself didn't leave them there. Okay, well, we're way on time. Yeah, we're doing good. I'm going to solve the other puzzle in this room, and I think that's a good place to stop. So, there's this statue of a siren over here, and this talks about the Greek mythology of the sirens. And the sirens have a song. Almost creepy and yet hauntingly alluring. Also, it sounds like some of the other themes in the game, you know. Okay, so then there's an organ over here. It's kind of interesting. So you push down the clamshell and it plays a note. So we want to obviously play that song on this organ. Now, I have a very good ear for music, unlike the Tesla. So I'm going to give one shot to doing this by ear. And if I'm screwing it up too much, there is a way to cheat through this puzzle for those that are hard of hearing. Damn. Damn it, I almost have it. Yeah. Did I miss a note? Let me listen to it one more time. Okay, I did miss a note. Let's try it one more time. Damn. Okay. This should be... Got it. Oh, that was fun. So, if you're wondering how the cheating works, you turn on the subtitles and go play the song again, and it shows you a staff on screen with the notes, which gives you a much easier way of figuring it out. But it's a lot more fun to do that by ear. Okay, so, we'll be on time. Yep, we're going to have to end this one, guys. So, as you can see, this leads to the subterranean world. Not only primitive man, but great thinkers such as Socrates believed that life existed below the Earth's surface. Edmund Halley of Halley's Comet fame published the first scientific theory that the Earth is hollow, and that there existed another world within our world. The mystery still remains, however, as to where the entrance exists. So, if you've never heard of it, there is such a thing as the hollow Earth theory. Look it up. It's completely batshit insane. It basically says that the Earth is hollow, and there's a whole nother world inside the Earth, as well as the outside. And there actually exists globes that look like the Earth on the outside, and you split them in half, and there's like a whole nother set of shit on the inside that goes along with this.
You are about to enter the bowels of Mother Earth. Are there great civilizations that exist here, or just molten lava and rivers of fire? Are you adventurous enough to solve the mystery of the maze and venture into the subterranean world?
Okay, so that leads us down. But, I hate to be a tease, but we're going to leave this right here, guys. And this will be in part 5. We'll go down there and find out what the hell's there. So, hope you've enjoyed watching this one. I know I've enjoyed doing them. And we did get at least one jump scare out of me during this. I knew that was going to happen. So, hope you all enjoyed. And stay tuned until next time. And yeah, until then, you stay classy, Internet.